What is up, people? This, my friends, is a standard Nintendo Switch. However, I have added a little loving to the analog sticks, but other than that, it's super standard. I don't know, man. I feel like I want to upgrade things, make them unique. And also, the first time I saw the Nintendo Switch, one of the first things I noticed was, there ain't no D-pad. It's 4 buttons, and they're not connected, right? Like even on the PS3, PS2, PS, all the PlayStation controllers that are standard, whatever. It looks like 4 buttons, but they're really good. You can't push them all at once. These, however, I can push all at once. Oh yes, I can. And that's not cool for controlling games. If only there were, and I understand why, right? Because these are detachable and they need to be kind of like the same, right? So obviously the button layout here is the same as the button layout here, so that player 1 and player 2 are using the same tools, right? However, I don't have any friends. I play video games. That's my hobby because I don't like people and they don't like me. So I want a controller that has a D-pad because that's what I want and that's all that matters because I'm anyway. Ta-da! Enter. Enter. Are you entering? Enter! Enter already. The Hori. That's a crappy angle. It's the Juji cone, which just means like the directional controller, right? Whatever. Anyway, as you can see, this is a D-pad. Now, even now in 2018, as I'm filming this, there are a lot of very bad D-pad. This is actually raised up. That's kind of funny on the box. I don't know if you can really tell, but yeah. Bad D-pads that are coming out on systems. A lot of them are sort of clone systems and things like that. However, the fact that any D-pad is still bad in 2018, I find just unexcusable because they were perfected in 1983 by Nintendo. And, perfected, that was good enough. The Sega Saturn maybe did even better. But the point is, there's no excuse for a bad D-pad. And this is Hori, right? They're good. They got their stuff together. So I expect a good D-pad from them. Let's find out if that's what we're going to get. Back of the box. What does it say? I can't read it and look at the camera at the same time. Okay, so this is saying you can't use it as a separate Joy-Con controller. That's kind of a big deal. So like if you detach it from the machine, it doesn't work, essentially is what they're saying. Wow, that's really a big deal. But when you're going to have it attached, just go ahead and do it. So basically, attach this sucker and just leave it on all the time and carry around an extra regular one on the left one for when you need to, go single or whatever. I don't know. Let's just see what we're dealing with here. This costs like $25 if I remember correctly. I bought it at Amazon Japan. And obviously I'm not trying to give a lot of love to the box because I'm not planning on keeping it. However, if it's total trash, I may return it, although I probably won't because I just think that that's too much trouble for me in my life. But what I do want to do is get this out of the bloody... Okay, there it is. It's blue. Kind of a pretty blue color. First impressions. It has some white crap on it. The back. Has more white crap on it. Let's just go ahead and detach this sucker right here. Okay. Now, this is heavier, so I'm guessing this maybe doesn't have like a, what's that word? Accelerometer? Right, so maybe I can't play 1-2 switch, which in my opinion isn't even a game. Like, it's horrible. I actually bought it new and took it back and sold it immediately because I hate it. Other than that, you have the same, I forget what this button even is because I never use it. I think it's like screenshot maybe. It's kind of rubbery. This is rubbery, this is plasticky. Real one's plasticky, fake one, fake, no. This one, aftermarket one's rubbery. Also, I have this cover on my D-pad, so I should remove that for a fair comparison. And this is rubbery, and these actually feel pretty much exactly the same. I haven't pushed it. Plasticky on both sides. Rubbery. Rubber. This is rubbery, and it sticks out quite. Look at that. It really sticks out. Not that, I mean, who cares, right? I don't think that's going to be an issue for 99.875% of people. However, yeah, and then on the back, you still have the release button. Appears to be this again. It's a little bit taller. Yeah, shape-wise, construction-wise, it looks to be pretty good. It's got the okay. So now that's an interesting thing. This has actual buttons you can push, right? This, however, like I think maybe this doesn't have a battery, and that's why it's so light, and that's why you can't use it by itself. And these aren't actually buttons, they're just there. They're like placeholders, right? So this works when it's snapped onto the machine, but there's no button. So now one of the really important things is to test the D-pad. And like, you're never gonna play with it like this because you can't. I mean, I guess actually that's not true. You could have this set to like vertical and play like this, so that you might actually use it that way. But oh yeah, that's a proper D-pad, people. I think we might have a winner here. You can't push all four down at the same time. It has a proper nub kind of in the middle, like a pivot spot. That D-pad feels good. It feels real good. And I mean, I'm mainly looking for this. I wanted this for shooters, but like even Super Mario Brothers, things like that. I just don't like to play 2D games with this thing, right? And it seems to be fine. You know, everything seems to be okay, in order, as it were, right? So okay, clicks in nice. It seems really sturdy. Okay, and I've got this thing on there, so it feels odd. Will this fit on this? I mean, in my case, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna just leave this on here all the time. And just like I said, I was gonna just keep this like to the side or whatever, because I never ever use these buttons in a way that's like meaningful. You know what I mean? Like just to select something or whatever. But I often think, man, I wish I had a D-pad, and now I do, and it's good. Like I'm really serious. I'm really bad at adverbs, but good at telling you about D-pads. I'm very picky about D-pads, and this feels awesome, like really good. But I have to, test it out with a game. I don't like asymmetrical when it comes to colors. I want this to be blue too, but that's a small thing. So let's turn on this sucker. Wait, hello, I'm wearing a tank top because it's hot, sorry. Whoa, whoa, Mario. Yeah, original. Let's do this. Yeah. D-pad time in the city. Insert coin. Oh! I'm in 30 coins like there's no tomorrow! 17 coins. That should last at least until the zombie apocalypse. Now, start. How do I start the game? Push button. Blue. Yeah. Does anyone see a blue button? I don't see a blue button. Hate. Alright. Important thing. Oh, something for y'all right here. Little something I like to call the power star, and I'm not even sure what. Who's at the door? Hi, konnichiwa. Hi, ちょっと待ってくださいね. I have to answer the door. Sorry. So sorry for that rude interruption. Or, not really rude, but yeah. Let's just try something else for S&G, which stands for shits and giggles, in case you didn't know. Alright, because I just made that up, or maybe I didn't, but I thought I did. It was new to me, so therefore it's actually new. Yeah, I don't care. Come on. Anyway, come on, get me to the game. Wait, this are pushing the buttons. Push the okay. Move character by operating the 8-way lever. It's funny because it's called the Jujicon, which technically is like 10 character control. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It actually just means the plus button, right? Because it's shaped like this, right? And the kanji character for 10, Ju, is the same. So there you go. You learned something today, or did you? Can I start already? Seriously. Hello? Let me play the game. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about that either. Yes, jump. Slowly. Yes, please. Okay. So here we are again. And I mean, this button actually probably works pretty well for a game like this. But let's just try this one. Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Mikey likes it. My name's not Mikey. But if it were, Mikey would like it. Mikey's dead! Or no, he's not dead. He just got hit with some kind of projectile. Digital projectiles. Digital projectiles. Yeah, so I'm telling you, man, this D-pad, it feels really, really good. Like it's so good. You're gonna have to take my word for it, I guess, but it's good. Good D-pad. This D-pad, I'm telling you, is money. Like they nailed it. It's just feels so right. And I don't know. Let's try this. Where's the button? No, it has one. It's just sticking out so far. Take that off. It's obviously not going to work because, like I said, it doesn't work. There's no battery, right? But okay, here's the thing. When I plug it back in, it just works. Like there's no syncing or anything like that has to happen. And in some ways, I almost prefer that, right? But I'm telling you, people, this D-pad just by itself is worth 2,500 yen for me because, man, the Switch is almost a perfect console in many ways, but no D-pad is kind of unforgivable. Well, Hori has solved that problem. Thank you, Hori! Woo-hoo, Hori! We love you! Yay! Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.